John Kelly served as White House Chief of Staff for former President Donald Trump from 2017 to 2019. In a recent interview with the New York Times, the retired four-star Marine general was asked if Trump was a fascist and replied, quoting here, "He's certainly an authoritarian, admires people who are dictators. He has said that. So he certainly falls into the general definition of fascist, for sure." Trump reacted to the accusations on his Truth social media platform, writing, among other things, "John Kelly is a lowlife and a bad general whose advice in the White House I no longer sought," and told him to move on. On Sunday, Republican vice presidential nominee JD Vance commented on remarks by Kelly and former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, that Trump is a fascist.
People who worked most closely with him, most of them are supporting this ticket. Mark Milley and John Kelly are both disgruntled former employees.
13 former Trump aides, however, released an open letter on Friday backing John Kelly's remarks and warning the Republican presidential nominee is, quote, unfit to serve. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham strongly disagrees.
I was around him. I don't think he's a fascist. I thought he was a very strong president at a time we needed a strong president. I think he will be a strong president to get this country back on track.
Targeting battleground voters, the Democratic presidential campaign of Vice President Kamala Harris has been running an ad with audio of John Kelly's remarks. Harris herself hasn't shied away from voicing similar concerns.
Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable. And in a second term, people like John Kelly would not be there to be the guardrails against his propensities and his actions.
Independent Senator Bernie Sanders, who supports Harris's bid for the White House, was asked Sunday on NBC's Meet the Press whether he believes Trump is a fascist.
I don't like using those words, but clearly he has a strong tendency to authoritarianism and to undermining American democracy.
The controversy comes as both presidential nominees prepare to wrap up their campaigns. Trump campaigns in battleground states later in the week after a Sunday rally at New York's Madison Square Garden. Harris is also scheduled to visit all swing states in the coming days. She will deliver a, quote, closing argument to voters near the Washington National Mall on Tuesday. Veronica Valderas Iglesias, VOA News.